I was doing my read and I had to do a mute on my read because he came into my ex-boyfriend came into the room and he explained some stuff to me. I asked him, well, I told him what happened. I told him what happened. He didn't care about what, because he was in cahoots with these people. And hopefully he's not doing anything else with it. But this is so bullshit that that um that he basically was like he did a will. Yeah, he did a William. He did. He did a William. He said, I did the deed, but I'm gonna go ahead and don't you know I'm gonna throw my whatever on the side, and I'm just gonna let whoever, yeah, use them up and just throw them on the side. That's the attitude. And I was like, I know you just did not. You just did not. And I was like, okay, because I asked him, well, is it isn't it that Neiman's is gonna, why am I hearing rumors that Neiman's is gonna close, or is he gonna renovate? Now he said renovate. Is there something about Chanel? Of the Chanel, it's gonna be a little renovation, and that Neiman's is losing money. I guess because it's economic downturn, and that Saks bottom out. Maybe that's why. But I don't know. I don't know. They should have went. What they should have went and done is that they should have went back to when people were shoplifting and all this other stuff. It was heavy. It's still ongoing. It's gonna get worse. They should have done sales by appointment. They should have, if they were wanting to come to the store, they should have done the sales by appointment. They just went back to that, and all the stuff like that, and the what really got me was that I said, well, he was going like he's all this little talk again. Oh, well, I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna move out of the country because Trump is gonna go over there and he's gonna cut every subsidiary out. That's what he's talking about, and that they were going to cut a lot of subsidiaries, such as whatever food stamps and whatever. But he never paid the government never really paid for the uh, the programs. There was a lot of rich people that went and done it. A lot of people went and paid into it, and those for write-offs and stuff like that. They didn't really pay it. They paid him to have those programs too. So I don't know what to think about it. So yeah, a lot of rich people were paid into those programs, and those were write-offs. So what he's doing is trying to do a war bond or something. I think he's trying to do something. He's trying to do something, and they're going around spreading some rumor, which is not even true. They were trying to say that they went and they tried to sterilize people to kill people out. No, that woman and that guy went and did it to be fucking stupid because they're sadists. That's why. So get your head out of your asses because you didn't what y'all must have lived in a fucking dream world to actually believe that something like that would be actually true. When it went and it affected a lot of people. Y'all say this went out of control. Y'all had lost your minds and went and took it further, and y'all had no right to. Y'all went and thought in some sick ass world that someone gave a shit about you and thought about and said, "Oh well, I'm going to go ahead and do this and whatever because some asshole was upset and whatever he can't get it up or whatever because he had to go get a friend of his wife to go over there and whack him off to go get him started because he may have repro." Uh, hello. You may have not had a shot to, whatever. So his stallion won't rise to the occasion. Okay, so nobody wants to say, but it's true. Taught Peter, whatever. Yeah, because it was a scale. A lot of people. I think it happened to Gary. I really did. Because we weren't together. I think it happened. I think it happened to him. And stuff that guys didn't want to ever admit that they were wrong, but it happened. But anyway, it's like yeah, that they gave him a shot to make him stupid or something, whatever. But um, well, that's another story. I went in and I said, "Look, well, why can't? Well, are you still? Why can't you go pay me out? You just pay me out." And he didn't want to do that. And I heard the guy next door, and he was like, "Well, what she's gonna have to do is she's gonna have, yeah, the guy next door, the dope head, like dope. I can't even believe it. The dope head, the cronkhead people, and they're out this. It was like a convention. They. It's like there's more than one cronkhead. It's a cronk den, people. It's a cronk den. There's a freakazoid out there doing doing nasty. I'm going like, why am I doing? I should have had an RV to get my ass out of here when they do that and sleep off the street somewhere and just go over there and come back in the morning. I wouldn't necessarily have to go to all the east or stay in front of somebody's house, but I'm the last one in this neighborhood. That's what I'm being told. I mean, that's what I was hearing. That I was the last one in this neighborhood. What do you mean? White? What? It's looking dark in here. even my ex-boyfriend's bike ass is looking stupid to me. No, he's white, but he's a backstabber. As he cocky as he is, he didn't even he didn't get fired a long time ago. That's why he kept me here in prison in this house. That's what it's looking like. Because it's crockhead friends. It says, "Oh well, she's gonna have to sue the neighborhood, and she's the last one to go with it sue the neighborhood, or sue him." Sue who, really? You? the person that's next door? What? Oh, it's the Pakistani dude that was getting sued. The one that put the gay on my ex-boyfriend. No, they can't. I caught him looking at him, trying to hypnotize him. It was numb. And that was he was an idiot. He thought he had special abilities, so he's a dummy. He's a complete weirdo. He had a garden in his backyard that he would piss in his backyard, and people would do it too, just to make him feel better. He was a sadist. He's a pervert. He had a man just like a bird. And I seen him without uh, his plumes or whatever, his costume. It's like, oh god. Okay, Daddy, where can I just leave? I don't know what is going on here. Where I feel like, mm, oh my god. I'm gonna be at this point where I'm gonna have to take everything down, shut things off, so I can just look for a job. Because I can't find anything like that, on social media. Because it's like, no. Everyone's scared right now, and why can't I just get my stuff? Can someone tell the consulate to go? Why? When is Miss Luna going to get her stuff? Because she needs her stuff. Because people are dying to get out, literally, and this Kronk den is getting bad, and she can't be doing this anymore. And he's not wanting to. My ex-boyfriend's not, it's not wanting to be happy right now, and I can't be stupid and waste another holiday and everything, just wasting my life. I don't know what's going on. I heard that they had an hour program of Roku today because they were like they got the check, the donor check, but they didn't feel like it was enough. So that's why they didn't go beyond an hour. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm glad I didn't go. They said because the one person didn't go, didn't come, that they didn't get a check. No, that's not true. The guy was there, and he gave the check for from the Sovereignty Trust to their organization for donation. They did it every time. They did it every time. This is what he should do. He should literally do this to where they would have to literally give tickets and stuff to me or whatever, and to him, and then go over there and just literally pay for the year. You just literally pay for the year. But then what you see, and this is what happened. This is what's going on too. This is the kicker. Food stamps, SNAP, went and cut me back down to $28. So they're getting cut back because they went and cut back. Then he's gonna have to go in there and sue SNAP, Texas Health and Human Services, for doing that, because they can't go over there and take the dough and screw over the one person that went and paid into it. No, I can't do it. So I'm screaming and I'm just saying, no, I cannot do it, because he's got to pay me out, or I'm like the neighbor said, I'm the last one that has to sue for this bullshit. They should be sending a cop here and doing an air quality test on this house right now. They already got surveillance and whatever next door. So why can't they go, why can't they go over there and, and take these people, because it's too much. Really, I can't walk up to my place of residence to go over there to get through the door, because I got to get through the pathway of crock filth. It's bullshit. Dr. Kelly should have went and helped me get an RV to go and leave. That's what I should have had. The consulate should have went and helped me get him, or the consulate should have went and helped me get an RV. This is bullshit. Someone else did. They went and they got it. They did. How come she got a fucking RV and I didn't? And I have respiratory. This is what's so bullshit. I'm the one that needs a vehicle. What kind of bullshit gambit is going on here where I'm being robbed of any benefit or whatever? Well, I didn't surrender no right or privilege or whatever. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but somebody needs to fix it. I didn't know how to go over there and sue every motherfucking body in this neighborhood. This is bullshit, people. Just to move out. Oh, she's just like, no. That's bullshit. And I shouldn't have to have Michael Thorpe come up to me, knowing that he was what? He was a devil dude. Like, oh, okay. I said, I'm over here having a live stream going on. I'm already telling everybody what's going on. No, they thought they're doing right, and what they're doing is bankrupting the country, and they can't even do this anymore. And a lot of these programs on standstill, because why? Because they can't do it. They got people, are on write-offs and stuff like that, and they can't do it because they went and they didn't do an adequate budget for some reason, and somebody's trying to scam the dollars. That's what it's beginning to look like. So we have a lot of people who are coercing people to try to donate more or whatever than they can possibly can. And this is getting stupid. That's why I'm just saying, why can't they just do he could, instead of every event, he might as well just go over there and just pay for the year. The whatever the season or whatever. The season. And then whatever, and then they have to put mention and whatever, and they can't bother anyone. I'm sorry, we already donated for the season. I'm sorry, we can't do that. So I shouldn't see anyone being charged a ticket. And that way, they'll just let anyone walk off the street and just go and just watch and listen like it was meant to be. But I didn't go tonight because I had, like I said earlier, I went and had a scab. I felt a scab come up, and it was like a blob, and it came up and spat it out. It was thick and gunky, and it fluffed up a little. It was a little. It was a little fluffed up earlier, and it must have been coming off, and it must. That's what it was. And I think because I had some soda, and the soda helped out because I was pushing the medication to work. Um, no, I can't do all this stuff and all this work for nothing, and then have these freaking uh, blueberry people going in and freaking smoking cronk and whatever towards my direction. They're trying to get customers. That's what they're trying to do, and they're trying to hurt people, and I'm not happy about it. Someone needs to go over there. I'm surprised that Constance didn't even call the police and just file grievance because this is stupid. I shouldn't be having to be frustrated and stupid. I said, yeah, this situation is not getting better, and I don't know why in this neighborhood. I should be in one of these supposed houses and stuff. I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to be getting better and not worried about this stuff. I'm supposed to be getting my period. I'm supposed to not worry about this stuff. Oh, all I had was I had a headache. You know what really gets me too? He ate my pettifor cake. I had a pettifor cake on the side. He went and he ate it. The master swiped my pettifor cake, and didn't even bother to tell me what. I ate your pettifor cake. Okay, fine. No, he didn't do that. No, he went and he swiped it, not even caring if I needed it. I can't do it anymore. I got to this is so stupid where I go like I don't want your Kronk service. I don't want you your demon into that's still burglary, dude. Can I get some was it paranormal devil say this bullshit? This is beyond the law that this is trespassing through a legal portal and that was in put in the house. I don't know about some sulfur. How in the hell did he do that? And then all what where I hear demon screeches and all this bullshit that I have to and he may be possessed and I'm going like no, I'm not doing this. That's why I rather not. It's stupid now. They pay $500 a piece to go kumite, whatever fuck it is, shit, cage fight or whatever. That's what they were doing. This is bullshit, people. Go to spend, if they didn't win, they had to pay, or they get a demon put in. That's bullshit. I don't do Section 8 housing. You go do Section 8 housing in the ghetto. I don't do that's bullshit. They can do Section 8 housing. They'll probably get away with it because they smoke the crack over there too. Because it's bullshit. Went ahead and they ruined this neighborhood, and they think they can go and set up shop. And all this time, they didn't do any good here. They didn't do any good here. I don't even know why I bother. Because that means he's an idiot too. He might as well go ahead. He might as well go ahead and sue. I don't know. Dr. Kelly can go over there and sue. Because all they doing is to deliberately doing stuff to hobble me, to make me sick, to try to keep me here to stay. That's what it looks like. They're maiming someone and a political prisoner. Because he's nasty. He wants to go throw his filth over there for it, whatever. Like, act like he can't control it. His fluff. And then whatever. And then, because he got him started, that guy, whoever it is next door, on bullshit. And I told you what happened. And they're going to have to really seriously do a folklore law on extending trespass to, they can't do spiritual portals or whatever for demonic or whatever purposes, and to go over there with intent to cause malicious harm or burglary, physical or mental harm to the victim. That's what's happening now. I got a nigger next door wanted to do some portal shit and open in here. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. Why do you think I went and do Abuelita Catholic shit? And I go over there and I have my little thing of holy water, which I got to go refill, in which I got to go deal with this stuff where I got to go. Oh well, I didn't know I had to go feel like I got to fight it every day, and I got to go over there and say, well, I don't want your Croc service. You're not paying my fucking health bill, motherfucker. And I don't even know why this motherfucker is doing this shit. Why am I not saying no? Dr. Kelly might as well go ahead and fucking ass suit, because I'm sick of this motherfucking shit. At least I know. Well, I don't give a shit. This is a nigger fight for me. It is, because I'm over here niggering. I'm going. When am I supposed to go? When am I supposed to move? This is bullshit. The guy's not even in this neighborhood, I don't think. I don't think he is. I think he just sleeps in people's houses, I think. I don't know what the hell's going on. This is not, no, they should be, you know what? I'm not doing nothing to this girlfriend because I know what's going on, and she's being rank shotted too. I need to leave her alone so she can go over here and get her shit together so she can get her ass out of here, because this is stupid here. I can't even get a decent job here without like an ass fight. It's ridiculous. They're closing everything down. And then what do you call it? They're closing down the pharmacies. They're already talking conspiracy theory that they want people to be sterilized so they can go kill people off. And it's their people doing it because they're wanting. It's that Afghan and that Pakistani. They should have been sued, thrown in jail. Yeah, if they're thrown in jail, they should have had Kroger sued. You know what really get me? What Carmen was good to that victim. It was that because who the guy got killed in jail. God was good to that person. I'm going to tell you why. Because God put justice on that motherfucker to die in jail because he did wrong. Again, he was being a nasty motherfucker, pedophile, and he did it. Yeah, you know what? That's where I could throw. You know what I could throw? They need a further. Yeah, that was harassment and it's a bodily threat. They did a bodily threat, and they think that they can go over there fucking get rid. No, they did a foul. They did a foul on us. They could go to witch bitch court, a cult court. They can. They could get ticketed for that shit. Why is it Gene Wu? Gene Wu, why aren't you not okay, Mr. Gene Wu? Why don't you go over there, Representative Woo Woo? Why don't you go over there and write the motherfucker a damn ticket or whatever? We're dragging their asses to court, all these crazy looking motherfuckers in court, and with their crunk asses in check. So you have to show, your dead asses got to show because your asses are doing crazy ass shit besides smoking cronk. I know you gave yourself to the devil. That's your damn prerogative. But you went and invaded, furthermore, to try to start a cronk business in the subdivision of Westmont. And then you went over there and decided to go over there and try to cause bodily harm to people by going in and out of people's houses and just setting up a business by doing demonic bullshit where you're going to go over there and think, oh, I seen it. I could tell a story because I did. I told a story before, and I'm gonna be telling you, the motherfucker went through the wall and whatever, got in the house, and I ended up catching him and my ex boyfriend over there smoking a crock pipe. How did that motherfucker get in? He went and he had a sulfuric portal. That's how they do it. And I had to go X that bitch off with holy water. So he had intent to cause harm. Bodily, mental distress. Bodily harm and mental distress. And he did trespass. He violated law. He violated God's law. He violated Texas law. That includes the folklore law, which is asshole law, and the regular trespass law. Because they want to do occult witch bitch Satan bullshit, and they want to get rid of. No, not today, Satan. Not today, motherfucker. Stay in my fucking. That doesn't allow you to come into my fucking ass crib and thinking that you're gonna go smoke dope. and do whatever shit and try to cause bodily harm and try to rob my ass. Oh, hell no. Y'all lost your minds. That's somebody saying, no, 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 no. No, they go to court. They need to go to court. Go to a cold court. Which court? They can do which court? Write him a writ right now. Write him a writ right now and go call these bitches to court, and they got to pay people out. They act like they're not doing nothing new. They know what they're doing. They need to move. They need to leave. They need to leave the state. They need to leave the state. They need to close that house down. They should have knocked that house down. They didn't do shit, but let this fester. All it did was create a further distress in this neighborhood. And we got drugs running rampant in this neighborhood now. We got groups of them staying over here and doing shit in the middle of the fucking night. And I can't even sleep. They're literally walking in people's yards. They got a mangled cat. It looks like a hair comb piece. They're doing freak show bullshit. I don't even understand what they're fucking doing. They weren't supposed to bother people. But yet they're over here doing this shit where it's like people are getting sick. They're getting typhoid. They're getting TB. They're getting diphtheria over and over again. I'm sick of getting the crew over and over again. This is ridiculous. I didn't ask for that to go. No. This is bullshit, people. I don't know. They're not. They're being so damn slow on dealing with this bullshit on killing them. Mayor Whitmire Turner isn't doing the job. He likes to play with the devil, apparently, like because he's got him in his freaking office. Well, I'm sick of this shit. I got more of a right to leave this the city of the damned. What the honey? We got more problems than that rainbow can ever do on those crosswalks. We got ASSO. They came here and they've been doing shit from day one. That was bullshit. They thought they were migrants. They were able to do whatever they fucking want, which is not even true. No, but nigger don't want to go pay me out. He don't want to pay me out. He would have been like, if it was a decent ass thing that he could have done was like this. He would have been like, you know what? Here, I'll give you. I'll go ahead and get you a RV and whatever. And you do whatever you want, and I will give you. I'll give you some, whatever. He could give me a settlement check. You can, and whatever. So you can get your insurance and whatever else and whatever. You can move around, whatever. But this is bullshit. And decide what you want to do to where you want to go move into a house and stuff like that. But this is dumb. Because I want to live in another city. I can't live here. I can't live in this filth anymore. I gotta be with people. I gotta have family. This is dumb. It's stupid. I don't know what's going on. It's making me doubt everything. That's all I'm saying. These people need to be prosecuted. They need to be prosecuted. I'm sick of having my vaccine being set off. That's what it's going. It's what's been doing. I want to move. I don't need this. I need a vehicle. I need to move. I need to get started on my life. I don't know what's going on. It's dumb. People got me wrong. I'm doing this anymore. It's too much. People, listen, I gotta leave. This is not happening now. Because if I stay here, I'm going to end up being paid low. I know because it's just economic bullshit is stupid. Nobody's going to do shit anymore. It's not happening, people. Mm.